Good day, it's December 23rd, 2016. This is Journal TV and I'm Jerry Clark. It's time for the news, however brief, so let's get on with it. Westrock announced that Amy Kern Wickline had won its Christmas card contest and Julia Lee and Gail Urban were honored for their efforts for the company's holiday greeting ad. With the theme of putting on the glitz, the historic Masonic Theater will be holding a special New Year's Eve event featuring I Can Cook Group, featuring Sue Halligan and Ken Hitchcock and their trio. Tickets are $45 and are available online and at the box office. The Allegheny Traveler is back. With a shadow column now history, the former author of that popular feature is now available on AlleghenyJournal.com with all sorts of interesting news notes, rumors, tidbits, whole bunch of stuff. Read it all on AlleghenyJournal.com. It's about 48 degrees outside right now with a chance of rain tonight. Lows are expected to be about 34, and Saturday rain's mainly going to be about 11 a.m. with a slight chance of it being about 50 degrees. Precipitation chance is about 80%. The low Saturday night will be around 37 degrees, and on Christmas Day, we should expect a high about 50. Chance of rain again on Sunday night. Both Livy's Closet and the Fire and Light Gallery in Clifton Forge reopened downtown, and there was quite a good crowd of well-wishers and customers. If you want to see a video of those events, just go on AlleghenyJournal.com. Both are available there. It's time for local obituaries. Well-known businessman and mechanic Robert L. Childs died this past Sunday. A memorial service for him will be held on January 7th at the Iron Gate Baptist Church. Marilyn Staley, formerly Iron Gate, died at the age of 89 on Tuesday. A funeral service for her will be held today at 2 p.m. at the Knightley's Funeral Home. And Agnes Smith Bowski of Covington died at the age of 87 on Monday. Funeral services will be held for her at 11 a.m. on Saturday at the Loving Funeral Home. With all the talk about fake news in newspapers, television, and especially on Facebook, the Journal thought we'd make an effort to have a fake news department of our own and maybe have a little humor at the same time. The CIA and the FBI interviewed a whole bunch of subjects involved in the hacking of the Democratic Party and Clinton campaign's email during the past election. So here's a few of the characters they interviewed, and let's see what they had to say. First, there's Anthony Weiner, the well-known disgraced congressman. She wouldn't sex me, so I exposed her. Next, we all know Senator Bernie Sanders, who got pretty well taken to the closet by the Clinton campaign this last nomination season. Bernie said, after she rigged the nomination, I got mad. Current DNC chairman Donner Brazil wasn't chairman until Debbie Wasserman Schultz got involved in some questionable emailing. Ms. Brazil said, actually, well, at CNN, I sent her the wrong questions for the debate. And here's the famous Debbie Wasserman Schultz. We gave Bernie a good solid shafting, but then she dumped me. Jeff Neely, with the General Services Administration, in this famous photograph, spending tens of thousands of dollars on all kinds of perks, he was interviewed, and this is what he had to say. She wouldn't even have a drink with me, even on the government's dime. We all know Vice President Biden. Let's see what he may have done. It was my turn to be president. Hillary Rodham Clinton played the woman card on me. Green Party candidate Jill Stein said, I wanted every state recounted, and so did she, but only if we lost. Everybody knows Paula Jones. She had to say, she called me a bimbo, but Bill loved me. And here's former President Clinton. I was very unhappy when she said she was going to call me the first boy instead of the first man, if elected. President Obama gave Hillary lots of hugs during the last election season. Here's one of them. Thanks for the hug, Barack. That just about finished me off. You had the NSA do it, didn't you? And here's everybody's player of the week, President Vladimir Putin of Russia. I was not happy that she didn't like our new dock in the Crimea, he said. That's a reference to Russia taking over a huge port formerly with the Ukraine. And here's Mr. Putin again. Me and my best friend Don thought the U.S. voter needed more information. We just couldn't get enough of Vlad on this. She criticized me for the lack of manly chest hair. But the CIA and the FBI don't need to release a report any longer because they got a confession. The truth is, E.T. did it. And here's what he had to say. I did the job with an iPhone 7. And here he is again in the act. E.T. said it doesn't stand for extraterrestrial. It stands for expert technology. And here's our favorite WikiLeaks founder, Julian Assange, who said, I told you that the Russians didn't do it. And that's the way it is, December 23rd, 2016 in Allegheny County. Thanks very much for joining us today. We hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.